Hello and welcome back to Greedfall. This is episode 30 of my playthrough. My name's Emma and this is Once Upon a Quest. Today we are on the search for Constantin, who has either absconded with this guy Catasach or has been kidnapped by Catasach. And I hope that I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, and I'm hoping that he's taken him somewhere to try and heal him and that he hasn't kidnapped him and is going to do something bad to him. But anyway, they're gone off. And I'm going to race after them and try and see if I can find them before they get into trouble, because who knows what's going to happen to them. So let's go. All right, so Constantin has gone all the way over here to the Vale of the Great Battle. And he was brought there with or followed Catasach, who is the healer guy who was supposed to be relieving him of his symptoms of the plague. And yeah, I'm a little worried about what's going on there. Feel like maybe they've been kidnapped by someone else, like a different group or something. So I guess we're gonna find out. Where is he? Where are you? Can't really remember this area. What was this area? The Vale of the Great Battle. Was this ages ago where we came to find Siora's mother? Was that where this was? Oh, it's up here. So I guess they probably attacked those beasts or got attacked by the beasts and
This is the camp that Constantin's escort must have established.
Oh, it's right there.
It wasn't a landslide that did this, but combat. A deadly one. I sure hope our little governor has escaped the carnage.
Search the area. Let's see if we can find any clues as to what happened here.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
The tents are lacerated by what looks like claws. And there are traces of blood everywhere. Some of these men must have been attacked in their sleep. By beasts?
Attacked in their sleep. Oh, here's a dead body. So they did bring a few guards with them, it seems like.
Most of the weapons are missing. Our soldiers wouldn't have taken a rest without defenses. Our soldiers were attacked by surprise, and animals were amongst the assailants. However, our men reacted properly. They were armed and they fled as best they could. There are no bodies, and no sign of the presence of Constantin or Catasach. Perhaps they were in another place, and the soldiers wanted to join them. We need to follow the tracks.
This guy, I'm just looking at him because he's like half smushed into the ground. You're half buried, sir, and you're still wearing your hat. Good for you. So they were attacked by beasts in the middle of the night, which makes me feel like it's the native people, some native tribe that's also got beasts on their side. Oh, am I going the wrong way? This way? I keep getting stuck on things. Okay, we're heading down here. It's just turned nighttime, just to make it even extra ominous and scary, by the way.
This area has been trampled. An entire stampede passed by here.
Footsteps.
Our soldiers must have fled the area and taken this path followed by their assailants.
I mean, I don't know. Is it a tribe or is it like one of the guardians? Oh. I remember this doorway. I remember finding this before and wondering what it was.
This is a sacred place of a native cult. No doubt this is where Catasach and Constantin were going.
It isn't really a place of a cult.
Yeah.
But
Bit of a strong word there.
rather a place of anchoring. A place where Donegada perform a ritual to become Sinol Menawi. These places are charged with great energy. Perhaps Catasach wanted to use it to bring relief to your cousin.
Perhaps. But there are bodies. And without a doubt there was fighting here. Search the place. Let's see what we are able to find.
Yeah, I still want to say that Catasach has good intentions. I think he was bringing him here to heal him, but I think then they got probably attacked by a tribe or something that is against the foreigners.
The corpses of both men and beasts. These soldiers fought dearly to the end. Neither Constantin nor Catasach are amongst them.
Like, I don't know if it's just... Like, I don't know if it's the creatures attacking them by themselves. I don't know. Maybe it
Traitor.
is.
Without a doubt caused by an explosive potion. The soldiers might have been carrying them. They must have been desperate to have taken such drastic measures.
Explosives? That's... Like the Bridge Alliance are known for using explosives.
This blade is a native ritual knife. And this bowl contained a potion. Someone wanted to perform a ritual here. Could Catasach have found a better means to alleviate Constantin's symptoms? Constantin and Catasach must have been visiting this place. Perhaps performing some sort of healing ritual. When the attack took place, the soldiers intervened and many fell during the fight. But a group escaped down this path. We need to continue following their tracks.
Where did they go? Oh, I thought we were going into this. I thought this doorway was going to open up. We were going to go in here. Maybe that's for later on. Okay, so we're following the path down this way. What the hell is going on? I'm so confused. Do they come this way? Like, I don't see any blood or tracks. Oh, there's footsteps. Yeah, here we go.
More tracks.
Footsteps.
Footprints. The ones who got away fled this way.
And a tree that's on fire. And more trees that are on fire. Why are they on fire?
Strange. These trees look half calcinated, as if they were exposed to immense heat.
Oh no. Don't tell me I'm going to have to fight something that's fiery. Oh my god. Don't tell me I'm going to have to fight something that spits fireballs and stuff.
These weapons are in terrible condition. Whatever did these men come up against?
There's like scary combat music, but I don't see anything. Ah. Oh my god, I'm scared now. The trees on fire really creep me out.
Another burnt tree.
Oh, it's
This
just
path
a
seems to have
werewolf.
been scorched in flames.
Just a werewolf. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, they're all asleep. Ow. Okay, they're all asleep. Yeah, well, we can go this way. It's good that they're asleep because it's nighttime. So we can just sneak by them. Except for these ones are awake for some reason. And that's where all the clues are, so I guess I'm gonna have to fight these ones. Oh well. Just a nice little warm-up fight.
Things are about to get dicey.
More signs of an explosion.
Explosion.
Can't believe that our soldiers could be carrying so many explosive potions.
Yeah, because that's not our style. Our faction doesn't really do explosive
These
potions.
poor soldiers were torn to pieces. Animals again?
Oh dear
Or something
lord.
else?
If there's a guardian that's a fire type of guardian, I'm going to be really scared. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, the more I think about it, the more I think that's what it's going to be. Ah. Like,
New
there's so many
footprints.
trees on fire.
It looks as if a group met up with them and took this path. There was more fighting over here. There are not only corpses of our own men. Where could these other soldiers have come from?
These are coin guard. But I couldn't tell you if they served the Bridge Alliance or Teleme.
Coin guard, okay. Yeah, because the Bridge Alliance are known for their explosives, so if it's coin guard from the Bridge Alliance who are working with them, then they could have loads of potions. What is... Wait. This is a new type of monster. What is this? What is this thing? I've never seen this before. This lizard here. With this stuff on his back. That is a completely new type of monster.
More signs of explosions. But what were they doing with all these explosives on them?
Like, what is this? I've never seen this before. What is this thing?
There are footprints. Only a handful made it up here.
Where are the footprints? Oh, there. Oh my lord. I'm nervous. Oh, this is where I found the statue of the winged creature. Ooh, maybe it's the winged creature, but it spits fire. Yeah, ages ago I found this statue of this winged creature, and then we fought one of them in the coin arena in the fighting pits. But maybe there's one in the wild that's to do with this, and maybe it spits fire. Maybe it spits fire. I don't know. I don't know.
The path stops on this overhang, and despite signs of a skirmish, I can't see any sign of Constantin or Catasach.
Okay. Here's some stuff to examine.
These rocks were broken, as if they had taken cannon fire. But what could have happened here?
Cannon fire? What? Okay, I'm gonna fight these before I do anything else. Throw an elemental bomb. In. Ow. Ow. Okay, so let's examine all this stuff now. Here's another coin guard, it looks
I
like.
don't recognize these men. Still more unknown soldiers. Could they have been responsible for the attack? This one is carrying a letter. Let's see.
A letter, eh?
According to this note, this troop came from an outpost of the Bridge Alliance close by.
That
A patrol,
outpost
no
there.
doubt. Could the bridge be in some way linked to this attack? That makes no sense.
Yeah. Oh, I should have brought Afra, probably.
I recognize this sack. It's my cousin's. Oh, Constantin. What have you gotten yourself into again?
Oh dear. So Constantine was here. So have they been captured by the Bridge Alliance?
These vials look familiar. Catasach used the very same to stock his potions.
Okay.
He came all the way here. I'm going to pick them up.
So they were together.
Very well. Let's sum things up. Constantin and Catasach definitely came through here to perform some sort of ritual. But they were attacked. An attack obviously involving wild animals. And then there are these traces of inexplicable flames. Could it be magic?
You cannot suspect my people are behind this attack. You have strayed far from the path. No one would have attacked Catasach.
Unless he himself was behind it. He is a powerful Donegad. The beasts obey him.
How could you even think something like that? He is a healer. He brought comfort to your cousin.
Oh no, is he a
Perhaps
baddie?
he only did it to gain our trust. With Constantin captive, he
But
can
he
now
seems
apply
so
leverage to the
nice.
colonists and force them to accept his conditions. But in all truth, I have no idea what to think. Regardless of who is guilty, I must find my cousin. Perhaps we could return to Wenxavier in order to learn more. Catasach may have returned there. His Voglandaig might be able to tell us where to find him. We are also going to have to visit the outpost. Their soldiers participated in the combat. Or at least the end of it. They must have some stories to tell us.
I doubt that the Alliance would have decided to openly attack their ally. Don't forget that they owe their continued presence on the island to you.
And thanks to you, too. But their men were there on the cliff. And Constantin is no longer among us. Maybe those men are still loyal to the preceding commander. However, one way or another, Constantin is in danger. Let us be on our way without further delay.
Preceding commander, is that Lady Mirange? So, yeah, I don't know, it seems like the Bridge Alliance are involved in this more so than the natives. I really, really don't want to believe that Catasach is secretly a baddie. I think that Catasach has good intentions. So, it could be that they were captured by the Bridge Alliance. Like, maybe... What if the Bridge Alliance people have some weird way of making animals attack? Because... Do you remember when we met my aunt out in that other area, and she was like, oh, normally the animals are really peaceful, and she was getting attacked by them, and she was like, normally they accept me, and something must have frightened them. So I wonder if the Bridge Alliance have something that they use to like make the creatures angry, or do they make them, I don't know, like do they use something like a pheromone or something, because they're into their science and their potions and stuff. That's my theory, okay? That's got to be my theory. But I don't know. It could also be a big fireball spitting, flying guardian. But who knows? I think maybe it would be interesting to have Afra on this mission. So maybe I'll get her. So I want to climb up here and investigate, but I don't think I'm going to be able to climb up here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this used to be inaccessible, but now it's been like blown through. Oh, I see. I was wondering how I was going to get up here. So is this, yeah, that used to be completely blocked off, so they must have opened it up now that I'm further on in the game, I guess. What are you guys up to?
Colonials? You must have gotten lost to have come this far from nowhere. To whom do I owe the honor?
De Sardet. I am legate of the Congregation of Merchants on this island.
A legate? Here? Pardon my dismay, but we don't get many official sorts around here. Captain Idris. I am the ranking officer in charge of this Bridge Alliance outpost. What can I do for you, milady?
Where's my cousin?
I am looking for Constantin d'Orsay, the island governor of the Congregation of Merchants.
A governor? Here? Whatever would he be doing in this rattle?
My cousin was part of an expedition in this region. His men and his camp were attacked. They nearly all died. But we found no trace of his body, which has us hoping that he may still be alive, wounded and holding up somewhere, or even captured.
Have you cast your suspicions
by
in
you?
our direction?
Yes.
I hope this is a joke.
It is not a
We've had
joke.
neither reinforcements nor supplies for weeks. In my book, we've been totally forgotten. I wouldn't risk the few lives remaining to attack a governor's camp. I'm not crazy. I'm truly sorry for your cousin, Excellency, but we haven't seen him. And we definitely haven't kidnapped him.
What is going
The
on?
region is dangerous. The natives are heartless. You should be looking in their direction.
You do know that we
likely
found the
story.
bodies of several men from the garrison up there, don't you?
How could you be sure?
One of them was carrying a note, signed by your hand.
And they are dead. I had hoped they'd have survived and would eventually return.
Explain yourself, Captain. What were your men doing on the cliff top?
They were monitoring the zone. They were to warn us of any troop movements. We have lost too many men to surprise attacks. We decided to take initiative and be ready. Yesterday, we heard screams and saw some strange lights up there.
Fire.
But I was hoping...
And you didn't go and see for yourself? You hear screams, certainly those of your own men, and you don't do anything.
So the last of my men give up their lives for nothing as well? You can think of me as a coward if you like. But me, I'm taking no more unnecessary risks.
Why do I have the feeling that you're holding something back from me?
Captain, my name is Afra, you might remember me. I passed by this outpost with my fellow scholars.
The Lost Expedition. Yes, I remember.
Her Excellency was able to extract us from the situation we found ourselves in.
Her Excellency has powers that I do not possess.
I'm casting no stones at you. You are isolated and without resources, and understandably a bit angry. You have the feeling that the powerful of this world have abandoned you, and you want to make them pay. But a life hangs in the balance. We must save him.
You were right. I will tell you everything I know. One of the men I'd posted there returned during the night.
A survivor. Excellent. Did he tell you what happened?
He wasn't able to say a word. He collapsed unconscious 2 steps past the doorway. Our nurse sits with him, but there is little hope that he will come back to himself. His wounds are extremely serious. He's just refusing to die.
I am sorry to hear that, Captain. Perhaps we could do something for him.
Go and see the nurse. Perhaps you can do something to help the poor boy. I can't take it anymore. To lose another man. Anything else?
Concerning the young man that survived.
Did you see the nurse?
I wonder if we'll be able to actually
Not
talk to
yet.
him.
Really? I
He's
thought
probably
that your
too
cousin's
sick.
life
He's
hung in
dying.
the balance. This boy will not
God,
survive long
standing
if
in front of
someone
you.
doesn't help him. Anything else?
Jesus Christ.
I need to be going.
I would very much like to do the same. Safe journey, Your Excellency.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. See if the soldier can talk to us. Where am I going? It was good that we have Afra there with us now, so she was able to talk him around a bit, because he was super angry. Where am I going? In here. No, can't go in that door. Okay. Here we go. Alrighty.
What are you doing there? This is an infirmary!
I know. I've come to see the wounded soldier. The captain told me you might need my help.
That is very kind of him. But alas, it's
Oh.
a little late.
Shit, is he
What are you
dead?
saying?
Oh no.
Is the soldier...
No, he still lives. But I've been asking the captain for weeks to escort me on a mission to replenish my stocks. I no longer have a single remedy. And now that we have a wounded patient, I can only wipe water on his brow and hope.
Do you know what
I've
type
got
of remedy
shitloads
would
of health
allow him to
potions on me.
survive?
Yes, at least I think so. It's a known potion that heals burns.
I see.
Oh.
Give me the recipe. We'll go and see that it's prepared for you.
Thank you. Because of
See?
you, this poor boy might be
Burns.
able to survive his wounds.
Still think there's a fireball spitting creature. Where the antidote? Okay, we have that then. We have it already.
Were you able to concoct the potion against burns?
Yes, I was. Might we administer it?
Give it to me. I'll take care of this. There. We must wait and be patient now.
Will he make it?
I hope so. We'll know soon enough. This potion is extremely potent.
And if he survives, when could we speak to him?
Come back tomorrow at the same time.
Tomorrow.
We'll know
Okay.
more then.
Very well. I'll come back tomorrow.
See you soon. And thank you again for your help.
Ooh, okay, so we've got to wait 24 hours. I really think it's going to be a fireball spitting, flying boss monster. And if it's not that, I'm going to be kind of disappointed now because I've kind of made it up in my head. Alright, so we should be ready for our prisoner now. Or our prisoner? Not our prisoner. Our patient. Here we go.
Hello, soldier. How are you doing?
Better. A lot better. Are you the one who saved me? The nurse told me.
I simply prepared the potion that she told me how to make. Nothing more. Could you tell me what happened during the attack?
I will try. They're not really memories I'm fond to bring back. A lot of my friends died up there.
Giant
We were
fire-breathing
posted
bird.
up on
Come
the
on.
peak to follow rebel movement. It had been a couple of days when we heard sounds of fighting not far from our position. Men were screaming in our own language. So we went to see what was happening. Soldiers of the Coin Guard and an islander were trying to protect a young man. He seemed dire ill.
Constantin Catasach and his escort. Who were they fighting against?
Dozens of wild animals. They seemed completely enraged and intent on devouring them. And there were flames.
Flames? Where were they coming from?
I don't know. My friends and other soldiers fell one after the other. I didn't see everything. All was blood and confusion with beasts and fire. But I thought I saw another islander. Big. He's the one who took the sickened man. There was practically no one left on the battlefield. I was wounded and I passed out. I came to when I heard voices of islanders approaching. Rebels. I thought to myself, they're coming to finish off the wounded. I got up with difficulty and fled. I dragged myself here. And you know the rest.
I'm going to have to go and find these rebels.
You shouldn't do that. They killed all of my friends. You take a great risk.
That's enough. Rest now. You're still far from having recovered.
Yes. It's
So
best
there's
I leave you now.
Big,
I've learned enough. I'll have a word with your captain. Goodbye.
big islander that took Constantine. Who is that? Is it Enol Milfrictiman? Probably not. Oh my god. So, wait, who are these rebels? Or where are they?
Excellency, I was told that you saved my soldier. Thank you. You can't imagine what this means to us.
Please. I did nothing more than follow the instructions your nurse gave me.
Did you learn what you needed to learn?
Yes. I was able to question your man, and he told me what he saw. He and his company heard sounds of the attack, and they went to investigate. My cousin's escort were nearly annihilated by animals that jumped out from all sides. A strange sorcerer controlled them. It was he that took my cousin.
One of those rebel savages, no doubt. I knew that they'd be behind all of this. They must have learned that an important man was in the region and thought he would make the perfect hostage. I'm sorry. I would give you some men, but...
Don't apologize. I know where the camp can be found, and if my cousin is there, I will free him.
Like you freed the scholars. You're a good woman, Excellency. Thank you again for saving my soldier.
This sounds like it
I
might
need
be a
to be
stealth
going.
mission.
I would very much like to do the same. Safe journey, Your Excellency.
Okay, okay. Follow question. Darren. Who's Darren? The dead man's voice. Where? Where's this place I'm going? Oh, over here. Oh yes, the same camp that we were before. Oh, is Darren the leader that we talked to before? Okay, here's the camp. Are you still friendly to me? Are you gonna let me in here? Yes. Okay, that's good. So... I don't remember if Darren is the name of the leader. I presume it is. Darren's home. Yeah, must be.
Hello. Renaigse, there you are again. What do you want?
Constantine's
To
attack.
speak to you about my cousin's capture and the massacre of his escort. A soldier from the nearby outpost survived and told us that you were present on the battlefield.
Convince him to speak.
I know that you see us as your enemies, but we are not here to harm you. I only seek to find the man I consider to be my brother, as well as the man who was protecting him. Catasach, one of your greatest Donegad.
No Donea Exregao would attack Catasach.
If you didn't attack him, you must know what happened to them. I was told that an islander took my cousin away. Perhaps your men were there to aid them.
We do not have your cousin, and we do not know what happened to him. As for Catasach, and the worst, Tire, he died from his wounds.
He's dead?
That night, we heard the sounds of a terrible combat. The ground shook all the way to our homes. We went to see, but we arrived too late. The last breath of Catasach had returned to the wind when we arrived
Oh shit,
there.
Catasach
And many of the
died.
Renaigse were dead. We could do no more. We carried the body of the Donegad and brought it here.
He gave his life to protect Constantin. May he rest in peace. This request might surprise you, but we would like to see him.
Why? What do you want to do with him, Renaigse?
Examine him, to understand what killed him. We were told that an island native was there, and that he likely led the attack.
No Donea Exregao would attack Catasach. You have been lied to, or they were mistaken.
That is the very reason I need to see his body. To understand.
What
You
killed him?
may see him. But if you desecrate his body, you will pay for this offense with your life.
That's fine. I don't plan to. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Where are they keeping his body then? This is a very cool camp. Down here? This music is really tense.
Catasach. Seeing the state of his
Looks like a
body, I
fireball.
hate myself for having suspected him. Forgive me, Donegad, to have doubted your loyalty. And even more for what we are about to do. Now then. Let's see what story this corpse has to tell.
Ooh, looks really painful. Oh, examine.
I can give a detailed examination of the corpse. It is a task that I have been trained to perform.
I gladly cede the privilege.
We note a great number of large, blunt force contusions, covering the entire surface of the victim's body. None of the wounds could be attributed to a blade or a spear, nor are there any visible bullet entry points. Practically every bone has been broken in multiple places. The rib cage was torn open and then collapsed. The open wound reveals multiple perforations of the vital organs. Here, the borders of the wounds have been singed. The flesh is blackened, exposed to a flame, no doubt. And we also note several patches of mineral residue. They seem oddly out of place in spite of the exotic insular origin of our deceased. I would be hard-pressed to tell you which of the wounds proved to be the fatal blow, but one thing is certain.
That's gross.
He was smashed violently by a giant rock that was without a doubt on fire.
Yes. These wounds are similar to those given by a heated cannon shot, though in a less regular fashion.
The dead soldiers we found had identical wounds. As crazy as this may sound, whoever is responsible for this attack is capable of wielding molten rock.
A volcanic
in any other
monster of some
circumstance, your
sort.
conclusion would qualify you for an asylum. But I stand on the side of the improbable. The natives' powers reside outside the body of knowledge we possess.
I can't imagine an Adaig behaving like this. It is not their way. That they might attack careless hunters or warriors, true, but to attack Catasach, the power to call volcano fires, could only be that of a guardian. No simple man wields mountain fire.
A big fiery
We still
guardian.
don't really know who is actually behind this attack, nor what they want. Judging by the severity of these wounds, I fear the worst for Constantin.
Yeah, because
All
why would
your
they?
experiments.
Why would they spare
You've
Constantine?
learned so little. You've learned to fear. Your instincts should have been enough.
We had to at least try. Are you not even concerned? Or angered by what happened to Catasach?
We've grown accustomed to the loss of lives, your relentless attacks and incessant treachery. All the same, there is truth in your words. This attack is out of place. Guardian and Donegad would never attack one another. There is a ritual that might help us.
A ritual?
Anatalas Fair.
The Anatalas Fair?
Why?
What is it? Tell me more.
It is a magical rite that only a person with a powerful bond to both spirits and nature can perform. It allows the Donegad who chants it to relive the last moments of an Onol Manawi.
That would allow us to at least see the face of his assassin.
Ooh.
If what I have heard is true, yes. To my knowledge, only one Donegad still living knows the ritual.
Let's ask her for her help then. She might be able to tell us what has become of Constantin.
You are quick to ask another to put her mind in danger for your own concerns. Imagine the pain of the wounds of another, shaking your body as the cold of death crushes your beating heart. This is what you must ask of the Tiernahach.
Oh, the
It is the
Tiernahach
price
doctors.
she must pay for performing the ritual. When her companion was lost in battle, fighting against your own, she wanted to live that death beside her. Since that day, our Tiernahach Kadachtas has never breathed air with the same breath.
That would explain her distrust of the colonials.
You must make her see your purpose. It may be the only way you are going to learn the fate of your cousin.
Okay, we have to convince her to help us. Oh, Lord. So we need to go to the Ancients' Woods. So where's the nearest campfire then? Or we can go here. Okay. And if we do manage to convince her to do the ritual, then we'll find out what exactly killed Catasach, and then I guess maybe we find out where we need to go. But it sounds like to me that we might be fighting some sort of fiery volcanic Nadag boss fight monster thingy. I don't know. Alright, so we're here in the Tierna's house. I don't know if she's gonna be convinced.
Hello, Mev.
Renoixe, why have you come here again?
Because, yeah, we killed her big pet guardian the last time.
I've come to ask for your help.
My help? You still seek the remedy for the sickness on your island? Or are you looking for something else?
My cousin has been taken, and I've been told that you could help me.
Truly? And in what way?
By performing the Anatalas fair on the body of Catasach the Donegad.
Catasach is dead. Under Vush Dire. This is a great tragedy. He was a good man. Perhaps the best of us all. How did this happen?
He went with my cousin to a sacred site when they were attacked. My cousin has disappeared. Taken, according to a witness. And Catasach suffered terrible wounds. We examined him, and it seemed as if he had been struck by molten rock.
Fire of the earth? Only the Nadaig Manemen have the power to wield it.
They're the flying
but
ones.
None of our own would have attacked Catasach.
This is why we need your help. We want to understand and to find who's responsible.
And you will avenge the dead as you have avenged my wound in the past. Very well, Renoixi. I will help you. And I also wish to gain understanding. Our island wails in suffering. Many Sinol Menawi have died. The Anatalas fair may kill me, but at least I will know. You will need to act as my Voglendaig, and bring to me the necessary ingredients while I prepare.
What do you require?
Okay.
A potion. And listen and remember. Or write in your language what I shall tell you.
Okay.
Do not forget, the viscera of the scavengers must be taken from a place near the battlefield, because they contain the flesh of those who fell. As for the personal object of Catasach, find his weapon, because it knew his fury and his despair.
He didn't have a weapon when I found his body. I'll search the battlefield.
All right.
Where can I find him?
In Duren's camp. She recovered him after the battle.
Very well. Not far from there is a sacred circle. You'll find me there when you have united all that I need. Then we can perform the ritual when the moon is high.
Okay.
In that case,
Let's go.
together to the ritual site. The place of the attack is not far from Duren's camp.
Very well. I'll follow you.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ooh, I'm excited to do this ritual. And if it's one of the flying guardians that can throw fire and molten rocks, it's going to be very exciting and probably a tough fight. Although who's to say we'd be fighting it? Maybe we'll be befriending it. Alright, so we need to go sample the scavengers up here. Find Catasach's weapon and sample the thingies. So what's the quickest way? Okay, here we go. Scavengers' organs. Lovely. 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 So we got a few. And now we need his weapon. Here it is.
I recognize this weapon. It's Catasach's, I'm certain. It must have been broken during the battle. Let's take it back to Mev.
Nice, okay. Oh. Craft the potion. Oh yeah, we can fast travel to the camp. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so we need to craft that. Oh, what's that? Antilus Fair. Okay, craft. Alright, so we have that. And now we need to meet her at midnight back. Oh, here. Okay, so... Alright, let's sleep until nighttime. And then we'll go and meet her. Alright, so it's nighttime or midnight and we're going back to meet her. Where is she? Oh, she's there. Alright, let's see what happens.
Were you able to find the elements I need for the ritual?
Yes. Here is what you asked me to bring.
This is good. The moon is high. We may start. Take your place.
I hope she's not going to kill me now or something.
Catasach, we have come to learn the truth of your death. Ato al confrangawi brandi, ole hanamemen adestame haman. Baravridenan tahanemo quate grenfem, linqui damda renaute da hodos. Lemat,
This is really
the
cool.
tahawan kloisam. The talugedon velam. The taragam buledam. De tatamenam reloidan. Adotalamen contebedam en antelam verfrag tangom.
Oh god, so she's going to feel everything he felt when he died.
Catasach, help me, please.
Show no fear. I do not think he means you any harm.
What is this? This monster. Why is it attacking us?
I don't know. I don't understand. It is as if it seeks you out. It wants you.
Is this to do with his sickness?
You never should have done that, Catasach. To save one, Renaigse, you put us all in great peril. His spirit is different. He receives badly.
Who is that?
You have woven the bond of the Deathbringer.
What is happening to you?
What does that
Get
mean?
a hold of
Who is
Come
he?
on!
The Deathbringer?
I cannot believe it. He has returned.
Who has?
Finbar. The High King.
The High King?
We thought he was dead. He disappeared months ago.
Is he the attacker? And what of Constantin? Have you seen a young, blonde-haired man? He was sickly.
Yes. The golden-haired was there. And he was afraid. Catasach protected him before he was killed by Finbar. Leave me now. I am very tired.
How are you feeling?
Boy, oh boy.
Better. What are you going to do now?
If I want to have any hope of finding Constantin, I must follow Vinbar. I have no choice.
We don't
Do
really
you
know
know where
anything
to
about
look
him,
for
do
him?
we?
Vinbar has been missing for moons.
The kings and queens could tell me where they saw him for the last time.
Oh yeah.
Then you
Supposed to
must
ask
earn
around.
their trust. Arm yourself with patience and courage on Olmenawi. Your journey is still long.
Thank you, Mev.
What is he
You
up
have
to?
helped us greatly.
Do not thank me. I have not done this for you, but for Catasach. In order to satisfy my curiosity, I betrayed my king. You will find him and confront him, no doubt. All that remains for me to do is to pray that I have done nothing that cannot be fixed.
Farewell, Mev.
Oh boy, oh boy. So this High King that went missing a few months ago was obviously very anti the foreigners, anti the Renaigse. and has probably got very bad intentions for Constantine. I don't know why speaking him out specifically, if that's to do with his sickness, or if that's just to do with his position of power. I'm not sure. What is this? Oh, a letter on this young scout. Father, I was assigned as a scout at the Magasavar outpost. Life can be rough around here, but the nature surrounding the outpost is breathtaking. And I am entrusted with important missions. If only you could see me sneaking around like a fox through the thickets, watching the savages that swarm this area, I'm sure you would be very dead. Oh yeah, that was one of the contracts that we picked up that was from that outpost. Just a little small little mission. Oh, poor guy. Holy moly. Twists and turns. I'm looking forward to seeing this molten rock, fiery, throwing, wielding guardian that seems to be perhaps under the control of the High King Finbar, I think. And it seems like, yeah, it seems like he's controlling all these beasts and stuff to attack Constantine and Catasach. And he didn't like that Catasach had helped Constantine because he was a foreigner. And so I'm not sure what his plans are to do with Constantine. I don't know if it's anything to do with his having the plague, or if it's just because he's an authoritative figure of, you know, the invaders. So I'm curious. The ritual was very, very cool. And I'm kind of intrigued to see this fiery monster and the High King. And I'd also like to do some of Afra's quests, personal quests, because they're going to reveal a lot more about Hikmet and what's happening there and the Bridge Alliance. So we'll probably try and do that at some point as well. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.